right, here we are. The next barn burner.
Am I on?
You are on.
Oh. Hello.
I've got Mikey Robinson sitting with us. Lucky to have him. It's been a while since you've been on the mic, hey?
I know, yeah. I did it in Spokane once. I was like, I should probably come on the mic.
It is good times, good times. But we got a great match. Brian Butler versus Sean McKay. Very experienced players. Anybody who's watched us for any length of time knows these two.
Oh, okay. Sorry, this is going to be weird. This is the first time I've, watched the screen and commentated, so...
Usually we're sitting, live at the table, but we've got our own little room here.
I couldn't tell that was the 2-ball. It's pretty wide open now, though, as long as Sean can maintain some angle.
Just bringing up the chats here. We are following along on both chats, Facebook and YouTube. So feel free to chat away.
Is he straight? Oh, no, he's not. Yeah, he hit that really well. So you should be able to slide back down for the 4. Same pocket. It's a really good starting table for first game of the match for Sean to get into it.
Nothing's tied up. Everything leads to the next, it looks like. Did not want to rub that 9.
Did he get away with it?
He might just, good news is he can see it. He's not completely hooked, but he's definitely not happy.
Yeah, I thought he was going to, draw it to the side rail and back and kind of come underneath the 4. He must have it, though. Yeah. That was very fortunate. And then he crushed that.
Looks pretty straight on this 5. You might have to just stun it a little bit here.
All right, so first game jitters a little bit. Maybe trying to do a little too much.
Tried to force it a little bit, yeah.
Stuff I was talking to him earlier. I told him the tournament director was trying to ice him because he hasn't played yet. And then I'm like, hey, just so you know, you're on the stream table. He's like, oh, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, don't hit a ball for a day and a half, and now I'm on the stream.
Did he get a bye the first round, Sean?
Yeah. And Butler got a forfeit, so neither of them have played.
Oh, I see.
I was like, what's fair?
So they both took a little time, hit a couple racks before we started this match.
So freeze to it, little safety. Oh, not quite.
Got a little bump. Got some space in there. You guys can do us a favor. This is going to be a great match. Share the stream for us. Would appreciate it. If somebody has the draw up and can comment with the draw, I will pin it. The draw is live on Digital Pool. You just go to tournaments at the top and put in 6th annual or leather pocket. Should pop right up.
Yeah, Digital Pool is pretty nice.
It is nice.
You get to see the upcoming matches. You get to
get an alert when you're up.
Yeah. It would be super nice if it gave you a little bit of a heads up, like a table or 2.
I feel like that's probably an upgrade that will be coming, because it automatically assigns the tables. It should be able to give you a heads up, like, hey, you're up within 2 or 3 tables type of a thing.
Yeah, and then whatever you want to set it to, like if it's 2 or 1 or 3 tables. Then at least if anybody's hanging out at home or somewhere else, then they know I'm gonna be up
something to eat.
20, 30 minutes, yeah.
True pool player form. A lot of people go to their cars for a quick recharge, a little nap in between their matches. That would be nice.
A little slow start here.
You're going to have to let their strokes out. A gift for Brian Butler. First game.
If you can take advantage. Are you playing this like up and down, or are you swinging the cue ball around?
I think I'm just playing up and down.
And then you're shooting it in the right pocket. I guess either one, but yeah, it's a good shot.
He played that perfect. Good weight.
Yeah, it's always tricky when the ball's in the hole. It's kind of, you know, if you hit it at just a millimeter thick or thin, your cue ball reflects big time.
That's it. One for Brian Butler. He's going to take the first game. If you're just tuning in, you are watching the 6th annual one-time Barry Hooey Memorial Tournament. $10,000 added. This format here is 9-ball on the A side, 8-ball on the 7-foots on the B side, which is real nice. Kind of keeps the flow of the tournament going. The waits are not so long in between your matches, but super lucky to have Leather Pocket putting in that kind of money.
You have a stream over here too, on the 7-foot?
On the 7-foots, I believe so. We were having some technical difficulties with the camera on the 7-foots, but we're hoping to get that resolved before we go to the B side.
Yeah, because come like 4 or 5 o'clock, there's not going to be much on the 9-foots, right?
Right. The camera for some reason keeps freezing on us, so we might have to do a hard reboot, which I think Ben has already tried, but we might have to do it again.
So should have a little safety here. Do you like banking the one away, kind of like 2 rails middle, or do you like leaving the one in there and kind of floating the cue ball back to the same rail it's on? Like,
I actually like taking the one out and putting the cue ball between the 2-3 there.
Cue ball up, like float it up.
Yeah, back bank it. That's what I like.
Yeah, I like this shot. I like to bank the one out hard, but you obviously try to, you know, leave the cue ball there.
I like the other way only because it still leaves the one ball open, but I can leave the cue ball safe. But there's a reason why I'm on this side and not that side of the camera.
Yeah, it's real finessey. Like some people might shoot it that way. They might like that shot better, right?
I just I tried to like not tie up the balls, hoping that I can leave the cue ball safe and not give my opponent, you know, an easy shot, but that's just me.
Brian, my name's Mike Robinson, on the mic with Steph.
Mikey Robinson. It's been a while since he's been on the mic, but Mike's a super advanced player himself. What's your Fargo, Mike?
Sometimes good, sometimes not so good.
You've been playing a ton. Where are you on this list?
Towards the bottom.
You're not towards the bottom.
Pretty good little safety by Sean there. I'm like 14 or 15. Somewhere in there. 17.
Oh, yeah, there you are, 17. Mike's in the top 20 of this tournament.
Yay.
Plays a ton. This is a monstrous tournament. And the B side just got a whole lot tougher.
Yeah, tough match for Stan. That's a tough, like, first, second match for those guys.
If you've been watching any of the Western events at all over the last few decades, you know who Stan Taranjo is. And he just got put to the B side. It was a tough match. He had a pretty formidable opponent. So I don't know where you want to be in this tournament. B side just got a whole lot tougher though. Stan and Edwin both on the B side.
Yeah, I saw Edwin
early.
And Ben had to play first round.
Yep.
That's another tough match. So that's kind of like the nice thing about not seeded tournaments is you can get some really good matches throughout the whole tournament.
Mm-hmm. This is a monster here too. One of these guys is going to end up on the B side, and that's just going to make it even tougher.
Yeah. Brian come up a little short there. We might have an opening. Well, I don't know how easy like the 2-3 combo is. Unless Sean wants to play safe, but I mean, I would think he just shoots the 1-7 combo and then shapes the 2-3 combo.
Oh, pushes the one just past the point of that side pocket, which is going to make it tough.
Yeah, it might be, like, if it's far enough and you can just bank this, you kind of, cue ball's coming around 2 rails right towards the 2 ball anyways. I don't know if it's bankable or if it's right on that horn. Yeah, it might have been right on the horn and pushed down on him. It's a tough table either way.
Yeah, the two ball's a little bit tricky. So we'll see what Brian does here.
You prefer to shoot the combo, or do you prefer to like try to shape the safety and float the cue ball into the 3-4, bank the 2 maybe towards the top right pocket?
Yeah, that's a tough one. What do you do here? I mean, the one ball is makeable, but then what do you do next?
Yeah, like I'm just kind of rolling the 1 ball and going back and forth, and then I don't know, I might like the safety a little bit better. I guess it depends on how good you end up on the 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so from here, I like the safety, or just a straight bank. Like, stop the cue ball, bank the 2, top
To the top right.
Play shape on the 3. I really try to, like, freeze the cue ball to the rail here, so if you do miss the 2, at least cue ball's frozen to the rail. Yeah, and if you miss it short, it's just straight safe.
That was a good shot.
He was playing.
Smart play.
Yeah, safe all along. That's a good shot.
Smart play. So now if you are playing in the tournament, which you are, I don't know who I would rather have on the B side.
Yeah, they're both good players. Like, I would say Sean is very good on the 7-foots. Brian's good player on the 7-foot, but his game is more on the 9-foot.
Yeah, more geared to the 9-foot.
Yeah.
Brian is a pool hall owner. He is, if you listened yesterday, I talk a lot about Top Shots up in Edmonton. It is probably the nicest pool hall we have in Alberta. Just setup wise, there's lots of spectating room, great kitchen. Their food is phenomenal. They have lots of great events up there. Brian is one of the owners there. So he tends to play a lot on the 9-foots. Doesn't play so much bar box, but still pretty advanced in that game too.
Yeah, he's got a good game. A little bank corner safe.
Hits it perfect.
Yeah, good shot.
Hits it perfect. So if you're Sean here, what do you do? Are you jumping at this 2 ball?
Yeah, I'm probably jumping at it. Like, it's pretty easy to make it, and you don't have to do anything. And it looks like he's got like almost a foot between the cue ball and the 3 balls, so it should be easy to get the cue ball up and over. Whether you make it or not, it's kind of irrelevant. I mean, it's nice to make it, but...
Oh, double kiss for the pot.
Sometimes you just got to hit them and they pay off.
You got to be good to be lucky.
Hello, guy. Yeah, I know, it's been a long time. I haven't been to Edmonton in a long time for a tournament.
Well, you're a working man now.
My pool game is not anywhere really right now.
I feel like I'm watching all you guys grow up right before my eyes. You guys got 9-to-5 jobs now.
That we actually care about.
Girlfriends, you guys are all becoming domesticated and stuff.
Yeah, life is changing. Yeah, that's true. At least I get to play pool a little bit. And Calgary's been pretty blessed since end of June there.
Yeah.
With Jim helping out Leather Pocket a bunch. And that's a really good shot. Did he get there? Yeah. Yeah, Brian moves so well. It's going to be tough to outmove him.
I don't know. Sean might. He can definitely see the 3 ball. I don't know if he can see enough of the 3 ball to cut it. But he didn't get as much behind that 9 as he had wanted.
Little swerve, probably.
Gets down on it pretty quick, putting some outside on it. Maybe throw it in.
What happened to Damien? How come he didn't come out?
Just him and Grant were both registered, and they had a last-minute trip that they had to get to. So selling one of our old booths, so they had to go and pick it up in Michigan and make sure that it gets all put together. So unfortunately, wasn't able to make it.
So he was scared of us.
He was actually pretty excited to come down. Come up from Spokane to play. He knows a lot of these players, so he was pretty pumped to come and play. They were both bummed that they couldn't make it.
Yeah, it's a good tournament for him too because he's really strong.
Yeah.
He's really strong at both disciplines.
Yeah.
It would have been a really good tournament for him.
And I think he made some equipment changes as of late. So he's pretty pumped about his game, and he was definitely ready to come and compete. But it sounds like the family is going to come up for after Christmas again for New Year's and stuff. So I would imagine the New Year's tournaments are going to go. So I'm sure they'll play.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's really just about hitting a good shot here. Like, is he straight in? Can he go forward? If I can go forward here, I'm going forward.
I think he's got a little bit of angle. Maybe just a little.
Doesn't look like he's jacked up, so he must be going forward here. Just back middle table. Perfect. 5 goes side, 5 goes corner.
Looks pretty straight on this 4, so just draw it back for the 5 ball on the side.
Yeah. Yeah, and your window's so big here. You just, as long as you draw it 2 feet, you're perfect.
Yeah, he's good. Just want to make sure you're on the right side of the 8 ball to come down for the 9.
Yeah, as long as the 8's like kind of out of the side pocket, you can kind of get anywhere.
Yeah, he might just take a little bit of a cut here.
Yeah, like preferable you want to be going the right way, but the 9's wide open. It's pretty easy. You can play left or right side of it. Whatever your preference. It looks like he's just drawing it. Good shot.
Off the rail. Nice and easy. It is 2 for Butler. Quick lead for Brian over Sean McKay. This is their first match at this tournament for both of them. Sean ended up with a bye, I believe, so he did not play yesterday. And then Brian, I believe, got a forfeit. So neither one of them have played on these tables yet for this event.
I can move it closer to my mouth.
Oh, there you go.
You're super loud in my ear, so I just like pulled it off my... I'll put the mic to my mouth, though.
Okay, there we go. Hopefully that's better. Mike's a soft talker.
Yeah, I'm the quiet one in the room most of the time.
You're nice and polite about it, though. Johnny called me noise yesterday. He's like, because only one side of the one side of the headphones work. So he's like, I just got this constant noise in my one ear. I'm like, did you just call me noise? Wow.
I'll try not to insult you.
You guys just know me long enough. I can give the jabs back. It's fine. It's fine.
Pretty good break by Brian. Is he going to get it? Oh, he's not.
Tough opener.
He should probably just chips off. Plays cue ball either under the 9 or under that 2-5. Bank the 1 over to the left. Pretty big window here under all 3 of those balls.
Yeah. He does it perfect. It's a big shield there.
Yeah, and the 5 ball's so far, like he might jump at this. It's just cue ball's got to be in the air for so long. The 7 helps him out though. Might make the pot a little easier, but
Peter, I've got Mikey Robinson sitting in with me this morning.
So he played a good hit there. He just kind of played just medium pace, didn't want to do anything too crazy.
Guys just pointing out how sultry your voice is.
Yeah, thank you for the compliment. Oh, I'm blushing.
It's hard to resist, isn't it? It's soothing. It is soothing. Brian's going to give Sean a kick at the can here. I don't mind how this table is laying out, though.
Yeah, Sean's really he's got to do something here because he's had a few good opportunities and he just hasn't got going yet. Everything's wide open, you know, like the 3 and the 4 are beside each other.
See, just
can't get going. The
just
7.
some missteps by Sean.
Yeah. It's really all you had to do is get on the 5, make the 2 get on the 5, like the 7, 8 are over the holes.
Opportunity for Brian here to capitalize and take a pretty big lead. If he can get out in the rest of this table. Nothing's tied up.
Yeah, it's really just this 5 ball. It's like, you know, whether you want to play it in the side or the corner. I would kind of guess he's going to play it in the corner in the bottom left with how much angle he has.
Yeah, definitely want to be, you know, cognizant of the angle. The 5 to the 7 is going to be this key shot.
Yes, hit it pretty good. This is really just 7's over the hole. Like, just make this and don't hook yourself. The 8's over the side. Like, there's nothing really else to do.
Got to make the 5 though.
Yeah, that was.
I don't think Sean was expecting to get back at this table. Come around 2 or 3 rails.
Like, unless I don't think the 7's on the bottom rail, is it? Doesn't look like it.
No, it looks like it's just off.
Oh, yeah, he didn't hit this hard, so it's obviously not on the rail.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good start for Sean if he can finish this one off.
Yeah, just a little tic-tac-toe. Could really use this win. Definitely don't want to give a player like Brian too big of a lead to start with.
It must have been on the rail. I think he hit that perfect, though. He's got a little bit of rail to play with. Just done sideways left here and just bounce off the rail. Yeah, I don't believe in the commentator curse.
No.
It's not my fault that they miss. It's not. I don't take blame for anything. If I miss a ball, it's my fault. They miss a ball, it's their fault.
It is true. It is true. I can't help but feel a little bit of guilt, though.
Not me, no.
Sean's on the board. 1 game between these two. This is a monster matchup.
Yeah, that's good, because alternate break, like 9 ball with the magic rack, it's, you know, if a guy gets a lead, it's not super easy to get it back if he's controlling the table a little bit on his breaks and you're making mistakes, so it's good. It's good for him to get on the board here early. The tables break very well, especially with the magic rack. Like, all you really have to do is just try to shape the 1. It's not always easy, but at least you can maintain control. Like Brian had last break, right? Just the 1 and the cue ball kind of froze up together. You're doing the whole weekend, Steph?
I will likely be here pretty much the entire weekend. I know Peter's going to come in later this afternoon, which is great. Gives me some time to maybe have some lunch. But I believe Peter's got to work fairly early in the morning. He drives trucks, so I think he's got to work at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, so I don't expect him to stay too late.
You got to be dedicated, Peter. No.
That's right.
Yeah, good break there. Just kind of went forward with the cue ball instead of
He doesn't have a shot
back.
at the 1 though, does he?
No. We just got to push out probably, I would think, down towards the right side of the 9. Because
It's tough to see whether the 1 passes the 5. I do believe it passes the 2. But where is a good place to push?
yeah, so I don't like pushing to the left side because you can bank the 1 up and use the 5 ball to stop the cue ball. So, like, I would prefer to push to the right side of the 1. He's just gonna tie up the 6-8. Like, I mean, I'm sure it's fine, but I think if he pushes the cue ball down towards this end of the rail, he's going to be a little bit better off. When you give a good player the whole cue ball, like, he's probably going to put you in a tough spot.
Something like that. Oh, he's going to give him the window.
Yeah, a little, like...
Oh, it's an unfortunate bump on the 3.
Yeah, the 5 comes and bumps the 3. Yeah, like, I mean, on a 9-foot distance is your friend. He should be able to get under the 6-8 here, right? Put the 1 on the right side. Cue ball, he's not playing it. Cue ball, like 2 rails
He's using
around.
the 5-3, yeah. That'll work too, but I think Brian's got the edge of this one. Does he have enough to attempt the bank, maybe?
Yeah, he might, and the bank's not a bad shot because you kind of protect on the 3.
Yeah, kind of a little bit of a 2-way.
That's going to go in.
Well, zigzag, I don't know if he sees the 2. Oh, he had the window.
Oh, man.
Wow. That was fortunate.
That's a good try. Yeah, it doesn't look like that's a very big window. But really, it's just about the 6 ball now. Like, oh, he's playing safe.
Did it leak out? I believe the 3 ball leaks out. Sean's going to have a shot at this ball here, but like you said, that 6 ball is a little tricky.
Yeah, are you playing kind of shape, like what's your plan for the 6? Are you going to play above it and play the safety on the 8, or are you going to try to just come down and shape the 6? Like, how would you play this?
I would actually, where are we at here?
Like, he's pretty straight
4
here.
to the 5.
Because it's pretty easy to, like, be above it and just chip the 6 down towards the 9.
Yeah, on the other side of the 8.
Go 1 rail and freeze to the side of the 8.
Yeah.
But he could also just draw, like, he's pretty straight here. He could just draw underneath it.
And shoot the 6 to the top right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it depends on the player. And if I'm Sean, I don't know how confident I am right now. He's missed a couple of pretty technical, textbook shots, right? So let's see what he opts to do here.
Maybe he can float the cue ball under the 8 here still. I don't know if he can miss the double kiss on the 6. This is kind of, it seems like a tricky spot. He just straight out went for it.
Oh, get there. Does he get it on the backside? No. Yeah, Sean's struggling a little bit this morning. He's not playing his A game. Missed a couple of ones that we wouldn't expect him to miss.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a pretty good player.
I feel like it might have something to do with the time of year also. I know that Sean doesn't play a whole lot of pool during the summer months, so he's probably just getting back into the swing of things.
Yeah, that's true. He's a big golfer.
Mm-hmm. He tends to take the summer off the pool game. Chalk another one up for Brian there.
Our summers are so short, it's hard to be inside the pool hall when it's 25, 30 degrees out.
Yeah. And Sean is one of those guys that takes full advantage of those nice months, right? He's camping, he's golfing, he's doing lots of outdoorsy type stuff. Tends to not play a whole lot of indoor sports
Yeah.
through the summer.
Do you play pool in the summer?
I hardly play pool at all ever now.
Okay. I saw her play pool Wednesday though.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was not good. It was not good. I made a couple of really nice shots, and then just like this, make some big mistakes on the easier ones.
Oh yeah, Peter is right. I think Sean did win that tournament last weekend on Top Shots. The 10 ball.
Oh, did he? I didn't actually watch a whole lot of that. I was busy last weekend. I can't remember what I was doing, but didn't spend a whole lot of time online. It's the first scratch we've seen off the break.
And it's super wide open. That's one thing with the Magic Rack is the racks are always open.
Yeah, not a whole lot of tied up balls.
Really just got to go like, 2 to the 3.
Yeah, just assessing the situation here. The 3 to the 4.
And yeah, kind of 7.
Might be the key shot. 5 to the 7, yeah.
7 to the 8 is.
Should be able just to slide over here for the 3. A little punch.
Yeah, he's in a good spot there. Just play the second rail and leave yourself angle.
Yep.
Angle on the 4. Like middle table kind of angle, you don't want to back cut the 4 really. Oh, you don't want to be there either. Just a little off.
He's sweating. He knows he's making some key mistakes. Ball in hand for Brian Butler. It's always dangerous.
Yeah, this is tough too because like the 5 gives you pretty much natural angle to the 7. Then 2 rails to the 8, 2 rails to the 9.
So what do you do here? You just go the 2 rails and kind of try and stay center table for the 7?
Yeah, I just like cinch this with a little bit of bottom and center table.
Oh, he popped it. Did you see that?
Is that the 6 ball? Or did
No,
he
I think
miss
that's the
cue?
8. No, he popped it. He jabbed at it and hopped the cue ball.
Oh, okay. He's still fine here because you could play 2 rails, you could play 4 rails, you could play 3 rails. Like you really just have to make the 7 and try to be like center-ish table. It's a little easier on the 8 ball, whether you want to cut it left or right. If you want to stroke it, you go all the way underneath the 8 and kind of back to the same side that you're on. Like he did, he just missed the 7. Yeah, it's another big opening for Sean.
Yeah, he's got a big opportunity here. Sean just needs to bear down for these last 3 balls. Claw one back.
It's tough for these guys. Like first match, they've kind of waited a while. Now they're on the streams, a little bit different pressure.
I like Sean's chances of getting back to even here because this is if he can just pot these last 2 balls, get one back within 1, and then I think Sean is breaking next.
Yeah, he breaks on the odds.
So this is an opportunity to get back even.
You miss it.
He overcut it.
It was almost the same shot as before when Sean hung the 8. Brian just played the 1 rail. I would expect the same 1 rail. Kind of back to where the cue ball is. Yeah, a little firm.
Overran it just slightly. I think he's still okay, though.
Yeah, yeah, he's good here. I just like to say, like, just control the cue ball on the shot. If you control the cue ball, you won't scratch. If you just kind of make the 9, then you bring the corner pocket into play. Just make sure you're always controlling the cue ball, even if there's no balls to shape.
Just a quick little shout out to our friend Nick. He is the cue maintenance guy of the Calgary area. Always accessible, always easy to reach. He does amazing work. Lots of repairs, cue replacement or tip replacements, anything that's broken. He's been pretty magical fixing some things I didn't think were fixable. But he is the man here. He's got his own little corner leather pocket as of this weekend. You can give him a shout on his phone there, or he's got a Facebook page as well that you can message him on. Super lucky to have Nick in our area.
Yeah, he does good work. Ooh, that's a bad kiss. I get him to do my tips all the time. Well, I shouldn't say all the time. I don't play that much.
When you need it. When you need it.
Every year or so when I get a new tip, like, maybe I should start playing pool. That was an unfortunate rub on the...
Yeah, that 3 ball kicked that 1 ball right into the corner. Just, Sean's just having a run at some bad luck.
Yeah, this is pretty wide open too. Just get on the 2. The 3 obviously only goes corners. Maybe he bumped it open there.
The 3 ball actually might pass the 8 in the side.
Yeah, he might have bumped it open. He's going to be pretty straight, so he has to roll forward anyways. Probably shoots the 3 down in the bottom left. I definitely like corner here, and that's the 4 over the side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like a stop shot to the corner.
Yeah.
Kind of shoot the 4, and I probably would play the 5 in the same pocket as the 7, unless he gets too much angle. Yeah, from here I'm probably dragging it like 2 rails under the 9 and shooting the 5 in the top right. Just spin it around, leave yourself. If you're straight in on the 5, it's fine. A little bit of angle. He might just roll this, but I think if you roll it and you end up cutting the ball to the left, to the top left, it puts the cue ball not in a very good spot.
Yeah, I like what he did there. Just a little punch.
Yeah, he got perfect there. I thought he was going to spin around the 9, but 1 rail's perfect. 8 in the side, like.
Just a little bit of draw for the 7.
Yeah, it's really just about making the balls now. The cue ball's naturally coming over. I don't want to jinx them. Just kidding.
You don't believe in that, remember?
And then same shot. He's going to play the same shot he just played on the 4. Just that little top. Unless he's dragging it.
How's the weight? Looks perfect. All right, Sean's got to be careful here.
Yeah, especially Brian breaking now. Like, he hasn't found a break yet, but he's been close. So.
He's letting Brian get away with a little bit of a larger lead here.
Yeah, and you got to worry about that. If the guy finds a break and all of a sudden he runs this rack or something, or just puts you in a bad spot. Now it's, 6-1. You really got to make something happen here pretty quick. So the thing with alternate break is sometimes it's really hard to come back from. Winter break, at least you can kind of get rolling. You can
put some packs together.
Control the table, yeah. Whether or not you're running out, you just control the table. Now you're kind of at your opponent's mercy, hoping they make a mistake on the break shot or the safety or.
Let's see what Brian can do here on this break. That he scratched on the last one. Makes one ball.
Yeah, is he jacked up over that 3?
Might be a little bit.
It's like, this is super tough. I mean, it's tough if he's not jacked up over the 3, but
Yeah, I don't think he's jacked up, but the 3 is, enough to be wishing it wasn't there.
yeah, it's tough because you're always kind of going away from the 2 ball there. He hit that good. Just a long pot now, and you're like, all the balls lead to each other, right? The 5's by the 6, the 3's by the 5, the 6 to the 7, and then kind of center table for everything. I got a little steep there.
Yeah, a little steep on this 3 ball, but this is makeable.
Yeah, he should be fine. Just kind of goes back and forth here, I would think. I don't see him not shooting the ball in the pocket.
Yeah, I think Brian is getting a little bit more comfortable. See him being a little bit more confident in his stroke.
Yeah, that's what happens. You let a guy at the table a couple times too many. Yeah, another really good shot. As long as he's not over the 8, he's perfect.
Yeah, he's got just enough angle on the 6 to slide over for the 7.
Yeah, and 6 to 7, 7 to 8, that's all like preference, however you like to play. Whether you play the left rails or the short rail or play the straight ends. Whatever you're more comfortable with. Same with the 8 to the 9. It's all so wide open. It's just pick a route and be confident in it. That's kind of exactly what I was saying. It's like you're putting yourself in a bad spot where now Brian runs out. Now you kind of have to do something. Like, you have to have a shot at the 1 here. You have to control the table.
Yeah, pressure's on Sean here. He's definitely got to do something now.
And that's the first, I'll say, like, run out of the match where Brian actually, strung some balls together. So now he's kind of feeling a little bit more confident. And like you said, as he's shooting the 5 to the 6, like, kind of freed up a little.
It's beginning to look a little looser, which is always dangerous. You don't want your opponent to be more comfortable than you, That's always spells out trouble.
Unless they're in their chair comfortable, and then it's fine.
That's true. Be comfortable in your chair. That's fine. This is a good break from Sean here.
Yeah, good break.
A little bit tough cut on the 1. Definitely wanted to have a better shot at the 1 ball.
Is that the 2?
It looks like the 2 in the top right corner.
So, like, you might cut at this because if you miss it,
You got some shield there.
you have some shield. You could hit it thick and it can go off the 2 and in. You can also duck underneath the 7. It's like, it's pretty finessey to duck under there, but
This is pretty steep. I think you're coming in hot with the cue ball for sure.
yeah, you got to go up and down. But the 7, you could go in off the 7. You could go in off the 2 here.
Oh, he made it look good.
Cut it straight in. Oh.
Easy, easy, easy. Oh, Sean's just not getting the rolls.
Yeah.
Is that the 2 or is that the 6? It might be the 6, actually. Sorry, guys. He might be on the 3 ball to the side.
Oh, yeah,
It's
okay.
tough-
Well,
tough
that
to
makes a
see.
difference.
Yeah. I thought he had hooked himself on the 2, but that is the 6 in the top right.
Yeah, that's perfect because 5 goes in the side. 5 goes in the corner now too. Yeah, I would expect him to just shoot it in the left side. Just kind of go 2 rails forward here. This is what he needs to do. He just has to, maintain his focus here.
Yeah, hang in there.
It's going to be, like, he's kind of in a weird, he's kind of straight in, right?
He's pretty straight, but I think as long as he ends up with a little bit of angle on this 6, like, I think that's perfect. Come around the 7.
Yeah.
Definitely don't want to be forced to be short side on the 7. That's like a nightmare.
Yeah, exactly. Just be able to shoot the 7 in the same pocket.
Yeah.
And then whatever you shoot the 8 if you want to shoot it in the
he
side.
had enough to draw
corner.
back. That'll work.
Are you coming all the way down for the side? I'm probably coming, yeah. Yeah, I like this shot better.
Yeah, he's got a good angle here to be on the right side of the 9.
You can overhit it to the side, you can underhit it to the side, and always have a shot. If you overhit it, playing it in the corner, you kind of get too close to the 8 ball, get in a funny spot.
Make the ball. You got natural shape here.
Yeah. This is what he needed to do.
Yeah.
Just needs to do it a couple more times. But you got to start with 1.
That's right. First steps first. Sean's going to claw one back. This might be the start of something great. If you're just tuning in, you are watching the 6th annual one-time Barry Hooey Memorial Tournament. $120 to enter this event. $20 goes to green fees. This tournament filled up within about 48 hours. I'm going to say 96 players we have in the draw. $10,000 added. And format is awesome. 9-foot 9 ball on the A side. 7-foot 8 ball on the B side. Makes it a great format for this room particularly.
Yeah, it just opens up the field a little bit more.
Totally.
And you get the bar table players playing, you get the 9-foot players playing.
I think that's my favorite part, to be honest. Like the favorite players on the 9-foot are not necessarily the favorites on the B side, and vice versa. The 7-foot players, the big wigs on the 7-foots are not necessarily the favorites on the 9-foot. So I love that there's another facet to the game, right, where the players have to change gears. You got to change disciplines. You got to change stroke.
Yeah, especially if you go, right from the 9-foot to the 7-foot, and you don't get a chance to hit a couple balls or regroup after your loss. Oh, here Sean's got another good chance here. This would be a big one if he can. It's kind of tricky, like the 2 to the 4s. Like you have to play angle on the 2, and then.
Ideally, I think Sean would like to be just underneath that 8 ball.
Yeah, I wonder if you can bump the 8 and have a shot on the 2.
Use it as a stopper, maybe? Yeah, it's a good call. Which he does.
Oh, yeah, perfect. And he doesn't have a lot of angle, and he can hold for the 4 ball. And then, he should be off to the races now. A little bit of angle. I don't know if the 6 goes in the side, maybe. Depends where he gets on the 5 anyways. Oh, he didn't have it.
I was kind of wondering if he had enough of that 2 ball.
Why did he? Or maybe he wasn't trying to bump the 8 then.
The angle that we're seeing here is a little deceiving. Thought he could make the 2 ball, but obviously couldn't see the right edge of it.
That's a really good shot. Yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of baffled why you would go into the 8 if if you can't make the 2 from there, then why not just come above it?
Yeah, that's what my first thought was. Come just underneath the 8, you know, leave it as straight as you possibly could. Obviously, he's going to have some angle, but
Yeah, this is not looking good. Is
uh-oh.
it? Oh, he's fine.
Oh, got lucky there. He was a little closer to the side pocket than he wanted. So what do you do with this 5 ball here? Are you trying to...
Underneath it, I think I just roll this, like, I play the rail and out and shoot the 6 in the top left.
top left?
Maybe 6 goes side so you can hit it a little harder, but I would play shape in the top left. And play the rail so that you can actually stroke through the 5 ball. Yeah, like that, he just kind of missed it.
So what happens when you take your eye off the ball, hoping for shape, you know, focusing too much on the shape rather than the ball sometimes. It's actually nice to see these, you know, 700-plus players make the same mistakes as amateurs. They can't play perfect all the time.
You're like, all right, it's not just me.
Yeah.
It's not just me chopping up balls over there I played earlier. I'm like, oh, a couple iffy shots going on here, but it's another really good chance for Sean.
Taking it to the side. Does. Nice and straight on the 7. Just roll forward slightly.
Hello, Brad. Been a long time.
Brad White, how are you, my friend? I wish you'd fly in for a couple of these events. Be nice to see you. What division does the bald guy play in? Which bald guy? I mean, we've got so many bald guys now. I think half the room is getting a little shiny.
Is he going 2 rails here or a little inside? Yeah, I like playing the outside there. Outside 2 rails. He hit it really good.
Yeah, Sean just needs to bear down on this 9 ball. Get one back.
Yeah, and then you're breaking again. So just make this, you know, execute a good break where you hopefully have control of the table.
Let the stroke out a little bit, Sean. There you go. Back within 3. Hoping there will be a bit of a match here. This is one of our favorite pictures of Barry sitting on a glass. It was a glass seat in the corner of a Flames game. He was having the most incredible time.
Yeah, it's a different game. When you're sitting first few rows, it's so fast.
It's a different experience when you can like feel the bodies hitting the boards.
Did you guys have any? Were you down there with them, or was it Grant?
Yeah, no, it was. So Grant and I ended up getting gifted some seats from my cousin, and we got the glass seats. They were City of Calgary seats, so they were amazing, right? And it just so happened that Jackson and Joe took Barry to the game, so we were all there at the same time, and we met in the concourse, and we just thought, hey, let's just trade seats, because I think they ended up having like high 200 level seats.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So they were pretty far away. So we traded seats for a period, and it was awesome. Good break by Sean. Is he going to have an opener?
It's good to know that's where my tax dollars are going, to the Flame season tickets front row. No wonder my property tax is going up.
Yeah.
All right, this is kind of a weird spot.
Yeah, he does not have a good opener on this one. So he's going to have to either push out or play a safety. He can go rail first on this one.
Yeah,
kick it, but I don't know if I really like that.
Maybe you can make the 3 ball. It's aggressive.
I don't know if Sean can afford to be aggressive right now. I think you play...
What if you just push? I might push. Like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think the push is probably the better odds.
But where are you pushing? Like, because, like, I mean, you're probably going to get it back, right? I would push, like, say, 3rd diamond on this right rail. you can't make it too easy. Like if
Yeah.
he goes too far, he can just play a little chip safe around the 5 ball. Shoot the 1 like kind of into. Is that the 3 or the 5? Into the. I think it's the 3 ball.
That's a 3. This is the 5 here in the bottom left.
Let the 3 slow the 1 down and just lay the cue ball on the 1 on the rail. If he can also just play the cue ball back underneath the 9. It must not be easy.
Brian is taking his time assessing the situation here. There's a lot of options,
Yeah.
but not a whole lot to where that I can see where he can get some coverage.
Yeah, then I would just give it back. You don't want to, like, there's no safe down there by the 6. Like, you're either coming down by the 9, or you have to lay the 1-3 cue ball on the same rail. Yeah, he's going to give it back, I think.
Yeah, I don't mind that. To be fair. Mike Friesen says, "What an awesome tournament. Thank you for streaming the event." Absolutely. We wouldn't have missed this one. This tournament here is in honor of one of our local captains. He was a captain for so many teams over a lifetime. And got diagnosed with cancer, kind of stage 4, so very late in the game. And declined very quickly, but nobody had a passion for this game like Barry Hooey. So we are honored to be here. And you can see it reflects in the amount of players we have in this draw, too. Like I said, 96 players. The tournament filled up within a matter of 48 hours. The $10,000 added doesn't help. It helps a little bit, too, right?
Yeah. But it normally fills up pretty quick.
Yeah. He would just be elated with the turnout for his event.
That's a. Yeah, so Sean was trying to kind of play safe down by the 9. Left Brian tough, and he's got another good chance here.
Yeah, left Brian with some distance. Missed the pot, so Sean's going to get another swing at this here. And I like how this is looking for him.
Yeah, like it's, you get on the 6 ball with some angle.
Mm-hmm. The 6 to the 7 is going to be the key shot.
How do you play from the 6 to the 7? Are you playing like kind of 3 rails past the 7? Are you going to try to get all the way down to the 6?
This could be wrong, but I actually like back cutting, the back cut angle on the 6.
Like being above it?
Yeah, being above
angle?
the 6 so that I can come off the right rail.
Yeah, and play like the Z shot.
Yeah, and play 1 or 2 rails back down for the 7. I would prefer that.
Yeah.
Than playing the single rail.
I guess you could even play like 2 rails, just short rail, left side rail if you don't want to swing the cue ball around the table. See where he gets here. Oh, this is not going to be good.
Oh. That was not what he had in mind.
Yeah, I mean, even if he doesn't hit the 7, like I don't think the cue ball was really going anywhere. Like he didn't even hit it hard enough. You know what I mean? Like he would have hit 2 rails and had the same shot just without the 7 there. This is a super tough shot. You can try to thin it to the left and get under the 9. You can try to thin it to the right and get under the 7.
I think you just try and leave it tough.
Or you can. Oh, you played the bank
past
past
the 9. Is the 9 going to cover?
Yeah, that's a good shot.
That's going to work out all right for him. Brian might just have the left edge of that 6.
Yeah, I don't think that gets you anywhere, though. Maybe the cue ball in the corner, right?
But I feel like if he can just chip the left-hand side of the 6 and with speed, he can probably leave the, the same kind of shot for Sean. Use the 9 ball for coverage because the cue ball is going to come 2 rails back up to the top of the table.
Yeah, he might. Can he miss the side? I mean, obviously, if he's looking at it, he must be able to miss the corner pocket with the cue ball. I mean, I kind of like just the 2 rail, try to kick the 6 in the side. you know,
You
two
could,
rails to the left of the 6, try to
yeah.
kick it in the side, and maybe you float the cue ball under the 7. Maybe you stop the cue ball there and you kick the 6 up table. The 9's there for cover.
Depends if even if he, it's hard to see from this angle, but if he can see a little bit more of that 6 ball, you know, more than half, and just like hit it and stick the cue ball and send the 6 ball to the top of the table.
Oh, yeah, you're saying if he can see, like, our right side of the 6.
Yeah, if he can see a little bit more, you know, three
Yeah.
quarters of that 6 ball.
Yeah, I guess it's tough to tell from here if he can see that or not. Because I definitely don't like chipping off the left side of the 6, because if you hit it a touch fat, you literally just scratch. Unless you get super lucky and you horn the cue ball.
I don't think that he could see as much as,
Yeah, so he hit that
hoped.
pretty fat. Like, I don't think he's trying to hit it that.
yeah.
Like, he did get the cue ball on the rail, so he didn't leave it super easy.
No, that's the pro. I mean, he leaves Sean with a shot at this 6 ball, and he sees the full ball, but these shots are kind of like the ones you dread
Yeah, it's tough because you have
right
to go.
off the rail.
You have to bounce, you know, 2 feet up here for the 7, and you're pretty straight in.
Oh, he hits it good.
Oh, he hit it really good. I think yeah, it looks like he has it.
Yeah, he's fine. Those are not the easiest shots to make.
I love the side pockets, so I'm literally just like playing, yeah, exactly that shot. Like just a little stop, stun shot, shaping the left side. I just think like you're not moving the cue ball very far. It's super easy to get on there. You're shooting at a full pocket.
I don't mind side pockets either. I know that a couple of my teammates dread them, but I don't mind the side pockets.
Yeah, that's a big game for Sean there.
That was a big swing.
Played a good safety on the 6, and it gave him an opportunity.
That was a big swing. 6-4 or 7-3. That's a big game.
Yeah.
So after that hockey game, because Barry loves it so much, we actually got him a custom jersey with his name on the back. And one time, that was Barry saying, "It's one time." He would always root the matches. One time, play the bank, tough 3-rail, whatever the shot is. One time. That was his saying. So that's kind of where that came from.
Yeah, and the jersey's still hanging up here.
Hanging up in the rafters, retired. Retired his number up in the rafters. So it's hanging up here at the leather pocket. Always nice to see when you walk in. It's got the 1 ball in the side.
It's right beside the 2.
Tough shot on the 2. These guys are not getting very good on the opening shots.
He's not in a bad spot, though, because you could flick, say, left side of the 2 and go underneath the 8 ball here. It's pretty easy. The 2's not moving far. You could go for the bank in the side. I don't think he would, but he's playing right side and then back under the 9.
Looks like.
Oh, he's going to leave a piece, but that's a good shot. There's not much from here.
He left a Sean. He can see the 2 ball, but he's definitely end to end, and he's got the window.
Yeah, it's super hard to tell if he's got like the right edge or the left edge. You might just have it full, and then if he has the right edge, like the 7 kind of gets in the way. Maybe he can play safer on the 3-7. It's tough to like roll a ball from 9 feet. Yeah, it's super hard to just roll a ball that far. Hits a piece of chalk or anything, like it's going offline.
Use a 7 ball as a stopper here.
Yeah, it was good save by
Oh.
Brian to get an opportunity. I mean, he got a little fortunate there.
Took that shot for granted, it looks like. Might have been super excited to have a shot at that too, but got lucky. I guess not really lucky. He had a shot at what he wanted for shape on the 3, but
Yeah, you're fortunate you miss the ball and you don't leave anything offensive. And the guy's
yeah.
he's kicking. He's in a really tough spot too. I think you might have to just jump this and just
Does he have enough to come off the rail and kick at the 2? Either,
I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe 2 rails off the right and then top. Sean's in a tough spot here.
Yeah, like I kind of like just jump it, hit it full, and try to bank the 2 up a little. Use the 8 to stop the cue ball.
Is he full cue jumping?
No, I think he's massing it. Because this is, maybe he can go 2 rails. This is super tough though.
Yeah, I think
And then
that's the shot I see anyways, coming off the 2 rails off the right rail and then the top rail and kicking at that too.
But you got to hit a rail.
Yeah,
so like,
you got to hit it pretty
you got to hit
solid.
it hard, and then it's hard. You know, your spin doesn't take as much off that second rail.
I don't know.
Massing
As a F- player, I'm just looking to make contact with that too, so I'm not giving pull in hand.
Yeah, so he's massing here, but you got to hit a rail. This is the hard thing.
Gotta hit it firm. Oh, he hit that good.
Oh yeah, he did hit it really good.
He hit that good.
Got a lot of distance out of it.
Yeah, nice shot, rail to rail.
I mean, I would think Brian probably just tries to play under cue ball under the 7 here.
Yeah, yeah. Sean might not like his next shot.
3-7. Like, it's tough because you're rolling the ball so far, but. Oh yeah.
Oh, he gets it nice and tight to that 7 too.
Yeah.
It's gonna take away some options for Sean.
I mean, the good news is the 2's by the hole, so like, yeah, I mean, you can hit it and you have a good chance of making it. And I definitely like going 1 rail at it, because if you miss it long, you're gonna hit the second rail and then just kick it up. Like
2
this.
rails?
Yeah, exactly like that. Like, you know, if you hit it 1 rail, you probably make it, and if you miss it 1 rail, then you're just gonna kind of kick it up table. And it's such a big ball to hit from there. And he didn't leave anything. I would think Brian's going to bank this up towards the 3 and lay the cue ball kind of under the 4-5 here.
That's what I see too, yeah.
That might have left a little window.
I was just saying, these guys keep leaving a little window. I mean, the intention is there, but getting unfortunate leaving the gap.
A little masse again. Yes, yeah. I don't know, like, I mean, he hit the last masse good, but I don't know what you get out of it. Because you don't get a lot of separation. The jump cue I get. You can use 8 to stop the cue ball. You can kind of bank the 2 up table. Oh, he's the lefty looking at the righty jump, so maybe it's
got a tough reach. Jump with the bridge. Ugh. I never like that feeling either.
Yeah, it's tough. They did get some new like rests here, and they're really nice, and they have a really high hole like
is that right?
Bridge through. So like this isn't bad. He must not have a lot of the ball to hop over.
I think he just.
It's not easy.
That was a good hit.
Yeah, it was a good shot.
I think he only had to get over like the edge of that 4 ball. It's not like he was jumping full ball or.
Yeah, and it's tough with the bridge because then your stroke is only so long. Like you can only draw the cue back, say 3 or 4 inches, and then that's it. You fall off the bridge.
He did well with the jump, but unfortunately these.
It's gonna be the same spot, just
Brian
opposites.
Yeah.
Oh, he can make that ball. Oh, I didn't think he could make it in the side.
I'm surprised Brian went that way, actually. I would have put a little draw on that and just slid up. He had the right angle for it to go take the 3 to the left corner pocket. But,
Yeah, he should be fine here. Oh,
ooh, wiped its feet. Lands good on the 4.
yeah, when the cue ball is that close to the object ball, you can really spin the object ball in and not have a lot of pace on it. But
Roll
I mean,
forward for the 5 in the side.
yeah, you're perfect now. Just have to make the balls, like, you know, the 7's beside the 8, get on the 6, and then leave yourself angle on the 8 to get on the 9. Just don't spin it in the side pocket, and you're in a good spot.
I like how I willed that out of the side pocket.
Yeah.
Let's get a little. I willed it.
Oh.
Don't sit on it. Don't sit on it.
I like this, and I like shooting the 8 in the corner, because if you get too steep on the 8 in the side, then you're playing short side on the 9 ball. Whereas if in the corner, you always have control of bringing the cue ball to the right side of the 9. If the 9 was a little more open, then I'd probably shape the 8 to the side.
Nice draw shot there.
Yeah, I hit that perfect.
Good punch.
Seven 4. Sean needs to execute a good break here. Starting to run out of time, though.
Needs to make something happen. This is a shot of the team playing the Masters. I think this is one of the finals.
Yeah, that's against us.
Yeah, they always bring the jersey down out of the rafters and bring it on the road with them. Leave their missing captain a chair at the table. Where am I here?
All right. What did he do last time? Did he have a shot on the 1? Oh, no, the 1 in the, like, 3 kind of married up there on the left. It's kind of a weird spot.
Every break for these guys, they haven't had a good opening shot, get anything going. They're always kind of fighting right off the hop.
Oh, that was a good break. Hit it.
That was a good break.
Oh, there you go.
And as I say that, Sean's got a pretty sweet looking table here. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9.
Yeah, like
I don't think you can ask for a better table.
This is kind of just the big shot. You don't really want to be cutting the 3 and falling into the 4. I mean, it's probably not terrible, but you can get a little unfortunate. So, like, this is it. You just kind of got to get center table here. Maybe a little more than center table is what I would prefer.
I think even if you can draw this off this 1 ball and kind of hit the 7-9 window to be in this window,
I think you can.
Then you're on the right side of the 3.
I think you can go rail and avoid going behind the 7, because you don't really want to bring the 7 into where you're hooked if you underhit it.
Yeah. No, he did that good.
Yeah, like
the three's close enough to the side that you can, make a little bit of angle off the shot.
Yeah, you could dead roll it if you want. Like, the cue ball's not going to get too close to the 4. Yeah, he's perfect. This is exactly what he needed. He just needs to maintain his focus and execute. Angle on the 5. I'm playing 7 in the side. Doesn't even matter. Like, you can draw back here and draw back a foot. You're perfect. If you stop it, you're just going up table. Obviously, you don't really want to go up table, but you could. Are you a drawer? Or are you a follower?
I am more of a draw shot.
Yeah, draw shot.
Yeah, I do like the draws.
Yeah, it's perfect. And same thing, you can He can draw back to where he is. He can roll forward, take a little bit more of a cut. Maybe he has that rail he can bounce off of.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, touch with the rail.
Yeah, he just had a little touch of angle, which is perfect.
Well, that's what he needed to do.
Yep,
That's
back within 2.
That's twice he's done that when he's been kind of like in a bad spot. He's broken ran, which is good.
This picture here is, I think, a picture of, I think this was Barry's, like, last birthday celebration, I want to say. This was at Hidden Spot. His sisters came out. You can see his daughter standing behind him there. This was back in the day. We had Ryan and Dave streaming with us for this tournament at Hidden Spot. Well, it was a fun time.
All right, 7-5. Well, I mean, he brought it back. It was 6-1.
It was, yeah.
So,
He's making a game of it.
Just got to make something. Hopefully, you can make something happen this game.
Both these players are so experienced. They've played their fair share of matches, so they know how to grind.
Yeah. Yeah, they're both good players. They know they're not out of it. Not out of it if they get behind. You just have to get it back before it's, you're too far behind.
Right.
An alternate break for sure.
And this is the time to do it. Brian is getting dangerously close to that hill.
Did they take a break?
They may have just taken a break. I don't know where they are. So give a shout out to this guy right here, Nick's Q Innovation. If you're in the Calgary area, this is the guy you want to bring your Q to. He's got every tip imaginable that you could want in his arsenal. Does some really great work, very affordable. And if you're outside the Calgary area, he works with a lot of people just shipping their equipment inside and outside of town. His turnaround time is pretty great. I would imagine he's typically within a week or 2, depending on how heavy his workload is. But this is the guy that everybody trusts in Calgary for their Q maintenance. And if you're just tuning in, you are watching the 6th annual one-time Barry Hooey Memorial Tournament. $120 to get in on this event. $20 goes to green fees. But the format is pretty great. 9-ball on the 9-foot for the A side, 8-ball on the 7-foot for the B side. 10,000 mega bucks added to this event. So super thankful to Leather Pocket for supporting the game and putting that much money back into something that is pretty near and dear to our hearts. One of the tournaments that we really look forward to every year is this tournament here, the Hooey tournament. The Len Memorial is coming up, I believe, in February or November. Maybe it's November. That's another big one that comes up. The Stampede Bar Box up at Hidden Spot in July. That's another great tournament that we look forward to every year. And then this gentleman here that we're watching at the table, Brian Butler, has a couple of Wild Rose tournaments every year. And that one is another high capacity tournament. I think he usually gets over, about the 128 field for that one. But that one is pretty awesome and a great room too. Brian's got a great room for spectators. It's kind of he's got an elevated level for spectators. I want to say 16 Raraca tables, 9-foot Raracas. We've got a full ping pong section, darts, golf simulators. They've got some snooker tables. I know that one of those snooker tables is got the heated slate as well, so pretty great room up in Edmonton. But what I do love about all these pool room owners, as you can see, we all kind of support one another, and it's pretty awesome.
I'm back.
Perfect.
Oh, Brian leaves an opening here.
He does. This is a big window, an opportunity for Sean.
Yeah. Really, you just got to make the 2, and cue ball's coming back across for the 3. This is very gettable. He made all the balls on the break. Is that what happened?
Yeah, he did. He made a couple balls. Had a good opener and just missed.
Oh, sit soft. Yeah, that's not bad.
That's all right. Could be better, could be worse. He's got a shot at this 3-ball. He's just got to make one tough shot here. I would probably prefer taking this 3-ball to the corner.
Yeah, I don't. If you could play a stop shot, then the side's probably not bad, but you got to get the cue ball back, so you kind of, I think you have to shoot it in the corner. Yeah, he hit that.
Oh, he overcut it.
Looked so good for so long.
Just slightly overcut that 3.
Yeah, it's tough. You kind of really needed to. You
Oh,
really needed to
he thinned it too.
hit the 2 good, and then
Brian had a good breakfast. His eyes are sharp.
yeah. And this is super. Like you just shoot. I just shoot the 8-ball up table here. Just leave a touch of angle. You don't have to do anything with the cue ball after the 8, right?
No need to get too fancy.
And maybe he might come up, but yeah, I probably just would, bounce 6 inches off the rail and just shoot the 8 up table. As I say that, he comes up. Nothing wrong with that.
The 6-ball was, fairly close to the pocket there, so you could force some angle. I mean, it's just whatever, shooter's preference, whatever you feel more comfortable with.
Yeah, and this to put him on the hill. Yeah, that was a big 3-ball. He really had to hit that 2-ball.
Yeah, a missed opportunity there by Sean.
No more mistakes now. Now you don't have any room.
This is what we were talking about at the very beginning of the match. It's going to be dangerous having Sean on the B side because Sean is a pretty accomplished 7-foot player. I think that's really where his roots are. I think he prefers the 9-foot game, but Sean has played a lot of years on the 7-foot.
Yeah, he's
pretty accomplished there.
He's a good 8-ball player. He's won some big tournaments. He used to do well or win those Boston Billiard tournaments back when they had those big ones, Medicine Hat.
Yep. Originally from Medicine Hat, now he lives in around the Red Deer area. Red Deer used to have some really great 8-ball tournaments too, and he took a lot of those down.
Oh, he's gonna get a shot here. Did he make
2,
ball?
5, 6, 7,
ball.
8, 9. Dry break. And a hanger of a 1 in that bottom left corner.
Yeah, I think that's a 2 beside the 9 too, right? So as well, you just float up a little. It might not actually be easy. If it gets like kind of by the 3, then that brings the 7-ball into play. But would you come all the way across? I don't think he comes all the way across, does he?
2-ball's going to be a little tricky to get on.
Runs into the 9 here, maybe? Oh, it might have been what he was playing.
Yeah, I think he was trying to go into the 9.
Yeah, because the 2 is tough. Like, even if you got on it, now you're running into the 7, and it's hard to get on the 3. He should have a pretty easy, just like bottom rail, chip the 2 over to the right. You kind of get the, is that the 8? No, the 6, 7, 9 to hide behind.
Yeah, that's the 6 just on top of the 2-ball in the bottom right corner there. I think Brian can chip the 2-ball here. I mean, you can see the edge of it. Just maybe leave a distance shot.
Oh, yeah, if you can see. Oh.
Oh. Just as I say how he's had breakfast and his eyes are sharp. They were not sharp enough for that shot. I think he was trying to put a little outside on that shot too, which probably threw the ball slightly.
Yeah, you can push the cue ball in a little bit
Yeah.
sometimes, and so this is a big chance for Sean. I mean, he doesn't have any room, so he kind of has to get out here. Looks like he's underhit this.
Slightly. No, I think he's all right. He's all right.
It kind of.
Just come
Yeah, it's kind of tricky.
one rail for the 4.
It looks like he's going forward. Yeah.
Two rails
this
for
is
the
a good
4, the
shot.
side.
Yeah, the 7 was so big there.
Yeah. That's a good shot. And he's got the right line to stay kind of center table for the 5. Cut the 5 in the top right.
Yeah, I don't know if you can shoot this in the side and hold without going up and down, right? Like, you might have to pop this in the corner and come either below the 8 or back across. Unless he shoots it in the side and goes between the 9-7 here. I might even just shoot it in the corner and come all the way back to the right of the 5.
Kind of land in line where he is right now.
Yeah, it looks like he's looking at the side pocket.
I don't. Can you float this in? That's risky.
Yeah, because then you might end up over the 9. You might end up behind the 7 here. He's playing it, yeah.
Just kind of take the tough cut.
Yeah, it's not bad. At least you have a shot at it.
Richard Daigle asking, what cloth do they run here now? So they are just redone, I want to say maybe a month ago. But I think they're using Championship. They went back to Championship, and it's running real nice.
Yeah, so the 2 new tables have the Simonis, because that's what the diamonds come with, and then the rest
Have Championship.
I believe they have
Yeah.
Championship, yeah. But it broke in pretty good. They're playing nice now.
Still pretty new, so the cloth is playing pretty slick.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Yeah, nice touchy shot by Sean there. I think he kind of knows like the pressure's on. He's got to play because he's not playing very confident because he's struggled a little bit. So now he's just playing smart.
Yeah, the problem is you leave a good player a kick, funny things happen.
Brian is a good shooter.
Oh, he hangs it though.
Yeah. But that might just be the opportunity that Sean needed. Just, one more swing at the table. It's unfortunate that he's up and over that 7 ball.
He's a lefty though, so like he's not reaching as far as like a righty would. You know what I mean? Like his body's on the other side. So he's lucky in that sense. Does he come all the way under the 9 here? Yeah, you gotta make that. That was tough.
He's heartbroken. Heartbroken. That shot's got him talking to himself.
It's been a tough match. Like he just never really got going.
Yeah.
Made a couple good outs, but yeah, he's kind of just been.
But he's had to fight for them, Like
Yeah.
he's really had to like grit his teeth and fight for those outs.
Brian's overhit this a little. Might make it a tiny bit interesting. Think he can still come down though. Yeah. It's not. I mean, it's not great. And this is exactly what I was saying on Sean's a lefty. Now Brian's a righty, so he's leaning the whole way across the table. Now you're using the rest. You're thin cutting it. You come, a lot can happen in a shot like this.
Yeah, it could have been a little bit easier, for sure. But Brian's a snooker player. Like he's got a lot of experience with that rest, so I don't think it makes him too uncomfortable. Left with a little bit of a cut off the rail for the 9, but I think he should be all right.
Yeah.
And this is going to seal the deal if Brian can pot this 9.
Yeah, he hit that 8 ball good. Good enough. There's no chance of scratching. Yeah.
That is
Good
going to
shot.
be it right there.
Okay, thank you for having me, Steph.
Thank you, buddy, for coming and sitting in with me. We'll see
Go
who we
watch
got
the
up
pool.
next. Are you going to go watch?
Yeah, I'm going to watch the pool.
Thanks for sitting in with me. You guys, I'm going to go check out who we've got next. There's going to be some great matches for the rest of the day. We're going to be here late into the night. We got through 32 matches yesterday. This was just our second stream of the day today, but a full bracket and 96 players. We're in for the long haul. So don't go far. We'll be back shortly with the next match on the CSL stream. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll be right back.